Have you ever wondered why the wisest people choose silence? They don't waste energy proving themselves. They don't engage in meaningless arguments. And they don't let emotions control them. They understand that sometimes silence is the greatest power. How many times have you said something in anger and regretted it immediately after? How many times have you been caught in a pointless debate, only to realize it led nowhere? Do you ever feel exhausted by too much talking? Too many opinions? Too much noise in your mind? If you've ever felt this way, this video is for you. Today, in a Stillness will reveal a powerful truth few understand: silence is not weakness, it is a force that helps you master your emotions, see life clearly, and build a fulfilled life. The greatest minds in history, from Buddha and Lao Tzu to Einstein, knew that stillness is the key to wisdom and happiness. Watch until the end, because each lesson will shift your perspective, helping you gain control over yourself and change the way you experience life. Pushpin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Inner Stillness for more profound lessons that will expand your mind and help you live a more meaningful life. 1. The years you thought were wasted. Time is one of the few things in life that makes us feel truly powerless. Once it passes, we believe we can never get it back. We look back at our lives and feel as if we've wasted years stuck in an unfulfilling job. Years spent in relationships that led nowhere. Years of dreams abandoned because of fear. We tell ourselves, it's over. The opportunity has passed. I can't start again. But is that really true? Let's look at a real story. Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC, only found success at the age of 65. Before that, his life was filled with failure, losing jobs multiple times, failed business ventures, and even surviving on Social Security checks as a senior citizen. But instead of giving up, he took his last bit of money and pursued one final dream: bringing his fried chicken recipe to restaurants. He was rejected more than 1.009 times before someone finally agreed to partner with him. And then, at an age where most people would have surrendered to life, he built a fast food empire worth millions. The years that seemed wasted were actually years of preparation. Had he succeeded earlier, perhaps KFC wouldn't exist as it does today. His failures, his struggles, his rejections, they didn't rob him of opportunity. They prepared him for it. Silence helps you see the opportunities you thought were lost. How many times have you regretted the things you didn't do? How many times have you convinced yourself that it's too late to change? The truth is, nothing is ever truly lost if you learn from it. We don't fail when a door closes, we fail when we stop looking for another one. Every mistake, every hardship, every setback carries a hidden lesson if you take the time to be silent, reflect, and understand. The most successful people do not rush to discard their past, they stay silent, observe, extract wisdom, and prepare for the next opportunity. When you embrace silence, you begin to see the real value of your past experiences. You understand that everything that happened has shaped you, strengthened you, and prepared you to do better moving forward. You are not starting over from zero. You are starting over with the priceless lessons that life has already taught you. Do not let your past hold you back. Stay silent. Listen to the lessons hidden in your failures, and you will realize that no time was ever truly wasted. 2. When one door closes, another one opens. Have you ever deeply desired something, only to have life deny it to you? Maybe it was a dream job you didn't get, a relationship you tried to hold on to that still fell apart, or an opportunity that slipped through your fingers. In those moments, you feel the pain of loss and disappointment. But what if you could see beyond the setback? Take Steve Jobs as an example. He was fired from the very company he founded, one of the biggest shocks of his life. The world saw it as the end of his career. But instead of giving up, he used this time to create Pixar and Next, two companies that would later revolutionize the tech and film industries. When Apple struggled, it was the technology from Next that helped revive the company. Eventually, Jobs returned to Apple, not just as a stronger leader, but as an icon of innovation and creativity, turning Apple into one of the most successful companies in history. Had he never been fired, would he have become the visionary we admire today? Had Apple never pushed him away, would he have discovered some of his greatest breakthroughs? Not every closed door is the end. Sometimes it's just a pause, a redirection towards something even greater. Silence helps you see the opportunities that others overlook. When we lose something important, our natural reaction is disappointment, frustration, or grief. But the strongest people know how to remain silent instead of panicking or drowning in sadness. Silence gives you time to reflect, to reassess, and to notice the new doors opening around you. Successful people don't panic when they fail, they accept, adapt, and observe. They understand that when something is taken away, it is often making space for something new. Did you get rejected from a job? Maybe it's because a better opportunity is waiting for you. Did you lose a relationship? Perhaps you're being guided towards someone more aligned with you. Did you miss an opportunity? Maybe it's a sign that you need better preparation before true success arrives. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause, stay silent, observe, reflect. You'll start to see that everything happens for a reason. When you learn to let go of what leaves, you make space for what is truly meant for you. 3. A broken dream, a stepping stone to a greater one. Sometimes we hold on so tightly to a dream, believing it is everything. We pour our time, effort, and hope into it. But then, when that dream shatters, we feel lost, empty, as if there's nothing left to move forward to. But what if that dream was never meant to be the final destination, only a part of the journey? Take Oprah Winfrey as an example. Early in her career, she was fired from a television hosting job because they told her she was not fit for TV. If Oprah had stopped there, the world would have never known one of the most influential women in media. But she didn't stop. That failure was not the end, it was the stepping stone that led her to a greater path, where she could truly express her voice in a way that changed lives. Too often, we hold on to one dream so tightly that we fail to see the bigger opportunities waiting ahead. When something falls apart, instead of thinking it is gone forever, consider that it is being reshaped into something greater. Silence helps you find meaning in what falls apart. What is our first reaction to failure? We panic, we grieve, we desperately try to hold on to what we lost. But truly successful people do not react impulsively. They stay silent, observe, reflect, and find a new path from what was broken. Think of it this way. If Oprah had never been fired, she might have remained just another TV host rather than becoming a global icon. If Steve Jobs had never been fired from Apple, he might have never built Pixar or developed the revolutionary technology that helped Apple dominate the world. If one door never closed, we might never discover the bigger doors that are waiting for us. Every event in life carries a lesson, a transformation. But you will only see it if you pause, remain silent, and observe with a clear mind. When a dream shatters, don't let it break you. Instead, take time to be still, reflect, and ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Is there a better path ahead that I never considered before? How can I use this experience to create something even greater? Not all dreams are meant to last forever. Some dreams exist only to shape us, refine us, and lead us to a dream even bigger than we first imagined. Stay silent. Observe. Instead of mourning what's lost, prepare for what's next. 4. Final lesson: never believe that time was wasted. In a stillness, we often think that the time we've lost is a waste, that our past mistakes have robbed us of our opportunities. But the truth is, time is never wasted, it simply operates in a way that we may not immediately understand. Failures do not define your worth. They only shape you, strengthen you, and prepare you for what's ahead. Missed opportunities do not mean you've run out of chances. Sometimes, the door you thought was lost was never meant to be yours, because a greater one is opening just ahead. Broken dreams are not the end. They are simply the transformation of something greater, leading you toward the path you were truly meant to walk. You may have gone through years of hardship, disappointments, and struggles that drained your energy. But that does not mean everything is over. God has never abandoned you. He is not taking time away from you, He is preparing you for something greater. The question is not, can your dreams still come true? The real question is, do you have the strength to believe that the best is yet to come? Time is never lost. Everything can be restored, if you choose to keep believing. Keep moving forward, and never stop striving to become the best version of yourself. Speech bubble: have you ever experienced a moment that felt like a loss, only to realize later that it led you to something even greater? Share your story in the comments. Pushpin: if this video inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Inner Stillness for more profound lessons and life-changing insights. Trust the journey. The best is yet to come.